Right, for these examples, let's redraw so you have the picture to look at. Okay, so that's the 45, 45, 90. That's when these are the same. So in this picture, these are the same. The rule is whatever is there for the leg, you take it and you multiply by the square root of 2. So this missing side would be 5 radical 2 times the square root of 2. That would give me 5 times the square root of 4, which is 5 times 2, which is 10. Okay. This one is missing some information. We're going to put 60 degrees here, 30 degrees here, same thing on this side. Now, on the other paper, we talked about the triangle rules. Okay, this is the shortest because it's across from the 30. The side across from the 60 is whatever the shortest is times the square root of 3. And the hypotenuse is whatever the shortest is times 2. Okay, so in this picture, the triangle's just flipped around. Okay, it's like it took it and I turned it. Okay, so here, across from the 30, this is the short part. I'm going to redraw this triangle. Okay, 2 is here. 4 is here. 4 is in the hypotenuse spot. And that makes sense because it's 2 times 2. The missing piece over here is across from the 60. The 60 is supposed to be whatever the shortest is times the square root of 3. So it's going to be 2 radical 3. That's what we were trying to find. Okay, over here, this is the short because it's across from the 30. This side is whatever the short side is times 2. If I multiply 1/2 times 2, I get 1. This side across from the 60 is whatever the short side is times the square root of 3. We can put these together as a fraction like this. That's simplifying it. Okay, over here, we know the hypotenuse. So this is our short side. If the hypotenuse is double whatever the short side is, I'm going to divide it by 2, and that gives me my short side. Okay. Across from the 60 is whatever the short side is times the square root of 3. Right, down here, this is the short side. It's across from the 30. This is always 2 times whatever the short side is. So 2 radical 3. This one across from the 60 is whatever the short side is times the square root of 3. That gives us the square root of 9, which gives us 3 for our final answer. Over here, this is across from the 60. Remember, the 60 is the short times the square root of 3. So if the 4 is out in front, the 4 is the short side. And then the hypotenuse is always double the short, so that's going to be 8.